Manchester United have made yet another signing this summer. Obi Martin from Arsenal has signed after leaving Arsenal failing to sign the 16-year-old onto a scholar this summer. He rejected Arsenal's scholar offer, believed to be around £15,000 a week. Now that is the rumoured reports, and he is now joining Manchester United. We've now had the here we go from Fabrizio Romano. Now I'm pretty pleased with this signing for Manchester United. Now whether he is going to come into the first team squad for the coming season, I'm not too sure. But at 16 years of age, Manchester United, in my opinion, have got one of the best young striking prospects in world football. Now, whether he fulfills that, he's never played men's football, so that is a problem for all players when they haven't played men's football. Can they translate their football from under 18s and under 16s to the men's game? And we've seen a lot of players not been able to do that in the past, but this geezer was on absolute fucking fire last season for Arsenal. After scoring 10 goals against Liverpool in the under 16s in a 14-3 victory, he went on a fucking madness in the under 18s, pushing them right up to almost the top of the under 18s South Premier League. They did finish short, but my God, he was on fucking smoke in that second half of the season. He scored 32 goals, I think, in total in 20 games. It was a goal in involvement of a goal every 47 minutes. Plus, I think he got 3 assists. Now, towards the end of that season, he got 7 against Norwich in I think it was 64 minutes before getting taken off. I think they won 9-0. He scored 5 in a game. He scored 4 in some games. I think he scored something like, in his last 7 games, I think he scored something like 24 goals or something absolutely crazy. He then went on to play in the under 17 Euros for Denmark. Didn't have the prolific goal scoring he did there, but that might be due to the fact that Denmark probably don't have the squad that Arsenal had, the dominance, because Arsenal do have a decent under 18 squad and probably a decent under 16 squad as well. He did get a couple of goals, but they did fall short in that competition. But it's great to see. What I'm reading reports are that Van Nistelrooy was a key in the decision for Obi Martin to come to Manchester United, which is great, because that's one of the best Premier League strikers of all time, and that is a great geezer to learn off. It really is. Now Manchester United have got 3 young strikers now at the club: Zirkzee, obviously Højlund, and now Obi Martin. So this is some three tall strikers as well. This geezer is 6'3", I believe. I mean, I think it's very good news for Manchester United. I really do. I think he's a very, very good prospect in world football, and we will have to wait and see whether he starts off in the under 18s, which you would probably think he will probably start off in the under 18s at first, and maybe move up to the under 21s. Ethan Wheatley was playing a lot for Manchester United to under 18s last season. He will probably move up to the under 21s. He has been on the cusp of the first team and participated in pre-season as well. So if he's kept around and doesn't go unknown, he will be moved up to the under 21s, and I would expect another few games from this young geezer to play in the under 18s, and then we'll see what happens there, because Manchester United have got quite a few, obviously, Europa League group stage games to play this season because the expansion of the group stages. So there is opportunities there for him to get game time in that competition, and it does seem like he feels that the pathway to the first team at Manchester United is easier than it was at Arsenal. Now obviously Mikel Arteta has been getting criticised on social media for not giving young players as much game time as what's happened at Manchester United, but obviously Arsenal have been going and challenging for the title, where Manchester United's priorities have been different, and Manchester United have had a lot more injuries, so it has been easier for Erik ten Hag giving youngsters a chance, because sometimes he's not had a lot of choice but to put youngsters in and around the squad. The likes of Ethan Wheatley wouldn't have got their chance last season if it hadn't been for the amount of injured players, and maybe Kobe Mainoo might not have got so much of a chance if it hadn't been for players being unavailable on the last pre-season tour. So, but it's still, Manchester United have always given youngsters a go. We've got so many players. You look at the likes of Rashford that have been in the team. Scott McTominay's been in the team for a number of years now. So it is fantastic what Manchester United have done over the years. Only Barcelona can really top this, and obviously Ajax can as well. Probably are on par with what Manchester United do as well. But I'm really pleased with this signing. I really am. There's not many strikers out in this game. This day and age, they seem to be a dying art. They really do in the game of football. The likes of Shearers, your Andy Coles, your Sheringham's, your Robbie Fowlers, your Mike Lyons, they're all dying out the game now. And to see a guy that's banging in goal after goal for Arsenal's youth and has got a lot of promise like this, it's good to see. I mean, the level of goals, the amount of goals he was scoring last season was much better than what Mason Greenwood was getting at this stage of his career. I know Mason Greenwood was a completely different player to this guy. This guy is a guy that I think will get in and around the box and be looking to get goals. So maybe a bit like an Erling Haaland, big, strong, tall guy. Whereas Greenwood like to come in on that right hand side, cut in and get that shot away with his left foot quick. Whereas Green doesn't tend to get in that box. He was a fantastic player for Manchester United, but this guy I think is different in terms of his position in that box. I haven't seen bags of him. I've watched a few clips over the last few days of him on YouTube to see some of his goals. And I'm really pleased that Manchester United have been able to steal this, and certainly steal this from Arsenal, because I fucking hate Arsenal, I really do. So I'm pretty pleased with this, and Arsenal fans are losing their fucking shit, and I'm pleased for that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.